I already told you that we can access this help center. So actually, they have provided every user guide and everything they have provided here in help center. So just to access scripting part, I will tell you how we can access. And it's just that depends on our skill how we can access this help center. Everything is provided in this help center. It's just our skill and research how we can use this help center to our benefit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So scripting part is under this suite cloud platform. Sorry, and we'll click on this help, which is help center, right? So this is the first page of help center. This will look like this. All the table of contents will be here, right? And if
Mm-hmm.
you want user guides, so you can click here as well. You can have separate user guides, but everything you can find here. Okay.
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
just to access our scripting part, it will come under this suite cloud platform. We'll click on this plus sign. And after this, we need to see this suite script, right?
Right.
And so let me just tell you, this is suite script 2.x. Before moving ahead, let me just update you. Before right now, suite script, the latest version is 2.1.
Mm-hmm.
So this 2.x denotes something, it denotes both 2.0 and 2.1. So I will tell you in scripting as well how it is going to affect our script. So, and before that, we used to write a script in 1.0 version.
Yeah.
So let's click on this suite script 2.x. You can see that this much of document is there regarding the scripts.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go through any suite script 2.x API document and this. But what we need to access suite script types, this one. So you can see that this much of scripts are there. Client script, other than client script, every script is there. Server side script. Does Can you understand that? Uh, this is the client script. Other than that, map reduce script, mass update script, portlet script, restlet script, schedule script, suitelet script, user event script, workflow express action script, SDF installation script. All these scripts are server side script, but this client side script is the one which is uh, going to be used in browser itself. So you already know that client script is something we can use whenever we are on the browser page only, right? So let me open a
What
quick
is the
op-
bundle script? There's a bundle installation script.
yeah, bundle installation is something okay. If you want, let me just update you.
Is it part of the thing that we cover or?
Yeah, let me tell you what is a bundle installation script. If there is any bundle, let me. So what will happen? Suppose we have developed a functionality, right?
Mm-hmm.
A functionality may consist of two, three script. Let's assume, right? We
Mm-hmm.
need to update a functionality, and that functionality takes. I have created two, three script to develop that functionality. So and two, three custom fields, let's say, right? So what will happen? We need to what we will do first. We will develop that functionality in sandbox, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have developed that functionality in sandbox. To move all the components, we will create a bundle in our sandbox, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to move that bundle, what we will do, we will move that bundle, and that bundle we can install from here. Let's say this customization suite bundler. We will search this bundle in any instance. Like this is the testing account. So in their production environment, they will search this bundle and install the same bundle in production environment, right? So this bundle installation script, what it does, if we need to have something which is required for our bundle, so in that bundle installation script we can write that this we can write different logics that we need to if we need to enable some feature, so we can enable that via our script, or we need to if we need to assign any value in our what say to access our scripts, so we can assign those values. Let's say I'm doing integration, right? As I told you, we are doing integration, so we can create custom record with our bundle installation script after the script is installed, or every time is bundle is updated. So like that we can use bundle installation script. So bundle script installation script, something is that. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah. Uh,
Mhm.
Now let's try to understand what a client script does in NetSuite. Let me open a customer record. Relationship.
I need to send an email so that I can get the access.
You have already sent or not?
Not yet, actually. I just sent an email to ask and said this is the instruction you need to send an
Uh-huh.
email is, and then with this subject, and then they will activate it.
Okay, so let me open a customer for you. Okay, so this is a customer record, right?
Mm-hmm.
So our client script will only work as soon as we are in uh, browser level, right? So let me just go to here. In our script, let's say this is a customer record, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what we have, we can access, we can deploy this script in two, three modes. Like now we can only see this record, right? We
Mm-hmm.
can't edit right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this will call a view mode. We call it a view mode, only a view mode, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And if I'll click on this edit button,
Mm-hmm.
now this is called edit mode.
Mm-hmm.
So mode wise, we are clear that there's this view mode and edit mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can deploy, we can use our client script only in edit mode.
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh.
You can easily understand that uh, if we have left this page, just try to understand that as soon as we are in this UI, till then we can use our clients, all the events of client script. I will also tell you what all trigger points are there in client script, what we can use. So just just try to be with there that what trigger points are there, and just try to understand how we can how we can use them. So
Mm-hmm.
we can use them till we are in this browser level only. As soon as I click on this save button, let me click on this save. So we cannot, no other client function will be used after we click on this save button. Just there is a save record function which we can use. So let me click on OK. After we left this page, and this is something client events will not trigger. So now let's see what all trigger points are there, right? So far
Mm-hmm.
we are good. How when we can use client script.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
So now let's try to access this. So these are the main trigger points of a client script. There may be more, but these are mostly used events. Okay. You
Mm-hmm.
can access it from here, client script and client script entry points. So these all are, I guess, 10 or 12 trigger points, which are mostly used. Out of these as well, not all are used. So let's say this page in it.
It's the best meal.
So yeah. Let me So first we can understand these trigger points, when we can use these trigger points. So let me open this page in it. So you can see the description as well. Defines the function that executed after the page completes loading when the form is rest. And so you can by go there and read every description of this event. So page in let me tell you what page in it is. So page in it will trigger as soon as I will click on this edit page, right?
Uh-huh.
As soon as the page is fully loaded, right? Right
Okay.
after that, page init will trigger. So what kind of customization we can do under this page init? We can show an alert. Sometimes what will happen if we go to a website or go to any application, as soon as a page renders, the whole page is rendered, we see some type of alert messages, right? So that alert messages in Netsuite we can throw through our client script page init function. This page init function we can use to just throw that message, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so let's assume we want to throw a message that what is the name of this customer? Yeah. We want to throw a message that this customer name is ABC company. So we can throw that message through our this function. Likewise, there are these functions. One is page init. Page init is something I have already told you. After that, it is field change. Field change is something. Let's say I entered any value in this fax, right? Hello, are you
Yeah,
there?
I can hear you.
Yeah. So let's say I entered a value in this fax field, right? I entered, let's say 1234. So I entered a value and I clicked outside of this. So phone number should have digits or more. So this is a alert. Okay. So as soon as click outside of this, any other field will change because of this field change, because of this field. Are you getting?
Yeah. So you only if you leave the cursor go somewhere else, it will execute, correct?
Sorry?
So you change it, you
Uh-huh.
put the cursor somewhere else, then it will you click somewhere
Yeah.
else, then it will execute.
Yeah, it will be like, let's say if I'm changing any value here, right? It
Mhm.
will affect any other field. That will be field change.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is a field change. And after that, uh, the field change, there will be a validate field as well. Yeah, here is validate field. So validate field is something, let's say, if I want to put a validation over this field, that I can only enter 3 digits here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that type of code we will write under validate field function, right? Is that
Mm-hmm.
clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. And likewise, okay, for body fields, page init is there and field change is there and validate field is there.
Uh-huh. Accessing line.
And
Mhm. What line are you? There's a line what kind of line is that? Is this a
Yeah,
sublet?
line init. Okay, let me go there and line init.
Anything, let's go to
So
the.
line init will trigger. On here, there is no line. Let me go to a sales order record. So let me edit it. As you know, all client function will trigger in edit mode only. We will just write a script as well, just to see how all functions are behaving. So as I told you the other day, these are sublists, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are sublets. We call it line as well. And all
Mm-hmm.
these fields, we call these fields line level fields. This item is a line level field. This committed is line level field. Fulfilled is a line level field. So are you
Mm-hmm.
getting?
Yep.
So line init is something, let's say, what you understand by page init. So page init is something when a page is fully loaded, then page init will trigger. So likewise, line init is something when a line is, when we enter to a line, then a line init will trigger. If you want to put
Mm-hmm.
any validation over a line, like if I'm entering a new line and we want to validate like you cannot enter any value. So like that, we can put validation in line level. That is line init. For
Okay.
this line level, this is we use line init, right? And
Mm-hmm.
for whole form, we can use page init.
Okay.
And the other function, one is validate delete. Validate delete is also related to line level. Let me see. Yeah, defines the validation function is executed when existing line in an edit subject is deleted. Yeah, so validate delete is something when we delete a line. Let's say I am in this line, right? So I want to remove this line, and at that time I want to do some validation. Let's say I want to throw an alert, or let's say I want to say that. If you remove this item, we
Mm-hmm.
want to we want to add the same rate in the this line. So those kind of validation we can do from this. Anything we want to do just after clicking on this remove. At that time,
Mm-hmm.
that validate delete will trigger, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Validate delete is there, and validate insert. Validate insert will trigger whenever we will click on this insert. The same type of validation we can do. If I'm clicking on insert and I want to do any validation, that will trigger at that time. So you can go through these all as entry points. Let me just show you a script, how we can deploy a script on any record and how it will behave. Okay, is that fine?
Okay.
Can you
Yeah.
go through all this, and if you find any difficulty to understand, you can let me know.
Okay.
By clicking on this, you can easily understand. You just need to understand when a trigger point will trigger, then only you can use all these trigger points to your benefit, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let's see. So here in NetSuite itself, they have provided all the script samples as well. So let me copy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to see where you put the code, how you put the code.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so this is a script. Let me just simplify it for you.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see that this is something a page init function only. Likewise, in a single script, we can call multiple function. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can see that we'll start from above. You can see that this is API version something. So it is saying 2.x, right? Instead of this, you can use 2.0, you can use 2.1, but x is something denotes both 2.0 and 2.1. Is that clear?
Okay. Okay. That one you have to put, right? Is it just a comment or what is that?
Yeah, it's a comment only, but it will, just to update that we are using this version. It also, sometimes uh, if I mean, what should I say? Not getting the right word. This version is used. I mean, if I'll, it's not just a comment only. If I'll put 1.0 here, let's say, right,
Mm-hmm.
my whole code should be under 1.0 version. It's not just a comment. It's a part of code.
Oh, I have to put it. If I don't put it, what will happen?
If you don't put it, script will not work. It will ask for what version you are using.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and same. We have to define what script we are writing. This is a client script, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these define error, and these are modules. So there are different modules as well. So there are modules. You can see that there are this much of modules, n by action, n by auth, cache, these
Mm-hmm.
crypto format. There are a lot of modules actually in Netsuite. Not everyone can know all the modules. So most of the modules, we can use in our scripting part. So let's suppose we are using, we have to use any module. So we will define that module here, right?
What
Like,
is this module for?
what is this module for? Is something, let's say I want to access a record in my script, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I have to access a record, so I have to use that module, which is n by.
And how do I know which module to use?
Yeah, that is something will tell you. Let me copy it. So you can see that I have used this and by record. So the question that you asked, that how we will know
Mhm.
that which module we need to use, right? So
Mhm.
that is something that you need to research, and that will come by experience only. So you can, for now you can understand, like from the name itself, you can get to know if I have to access any record. So I will use this record module. And let's say yesterday, if you can remember, I created a save search just to see that should I say, that customers which we created recently, right?
Mhm.
So if I want to use a search code in my script, so I will define here n by search module, and I will also verify that is there any n by search module available in my Netsuite or not. So that is something you need to see, and you need to just verify, and learn all these modules we can use. Let's say if I want to use XML code, so I will define this
Mhm.
XML module. And so likewise, there are these modules, and by search module is there. So you can go through all of these, and there are a lot of APIs as well. If I want to just uh, access record, so from a record, if I need to fetch a value, right?
Mhm.
So I will first load that record. I will first load that record. For that, I need to find the right API, which is record.load. We will open this, and let's open this. Yeah, you can see that for loading that record, we need to define what type of record it is. This is sales order record. We can provide any customer record. To
Mhm.
have the whole list, what type of records we can load in our script, you will uh, go here, and you can see this record type. Let me click on this record type. These much of records you can load in your script. They have provided every record we can load in our script. All the records are here, right? Does that make any sense? Or uh, I will just
Yeah,
first show
to
you.
use it, you have to use it to
Yeah,
yeah.
so let's first come here. uh, we have used this record, and we are using current record. So let's see, is there any current record available or not in NetSuite? Mm-mm. Yeah, you can see that, and by current record module is also there. So
Mhm.
because we were using current record, we will use here current record module.
Okay. Current record. Current record.
So you can see that here we have provided this context.mode create. Create is also a mode. Let's say you are not editing a record, right? You
Mhm.
are creating a record. So at
Mhm.
that particular time, you want to show a particular message. Let's say you are creating a customer, right?
Mhm.
So at that time on page initiation, you want to show a particular message. Let's say you want to show that please do not give access, or let's say any message you can show, but you just want to show that message while creating that record, not editing
Mhm.
that record. Let's say what happens if I am not putting this context dot mode, right? So that if and I'm and I have deployed that script, I will also show that if I have deployed that script, so what will happen, that script will work every time I am going to access that record on create mode as well and on edit mode as well. So that is something where this context will be used. Is that clear?
Yeah, but how do I know how many mode are there? Is there documentation?
Yeah, everything is in documentation. You can just type here context.mode. It will show you all type of modes, what modes are there.
Okay.
Yeah. So for now, let me remove this mode. So now, what is our goal? Our goal is just to throw a message over that record, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what we did, we just tried current dot record context dot current record, right? Mm, let's not do this. Let's just show a simple alert.
Alert is a regular JavaScript or is a
Sorry,
the alert is a regular
sorry.
JavaScript or is a
Yeah, it is a JavaScript alert only. So you just not to get confused. You might have heard that in NetSuite we use JavaScript, right?
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you get to hear it somewhere that we use JavaScript in NetSuite?
Yes, I mean I don't know what script. This is Net's the script definitely, but
Yeah,
yeah, I heard people say it's JavaScript.
uh, we in NetSuite, NetSuite has its own script, which is Suite script. We call all these scripts come under Suite script. All these script we
Okay.
call it Suite script, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we can use most of the JavaScript functions as well. So,
Okay.
let's say if I have to do something, if I need to change the type of a value, so I can use JavaScript functions, or I need to create an array, or I need to create an object. Those things I will do with the JavaScript help only, right?
Mm-hmm. Create an object.
To create an object or anything, just to sometimes what will happen, you will have to fetch the values out of a string. So you can use index method or something, or
Okay, okay. Those regular
yeah,
JavaScript,
yeah,
regular JavaScript.
slice methods, everything you can use. Sometimes in integration, what happens, we just need to have the last four digits of a credit card, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at that time we use slice. So like that, those JavaScript functions we have to use in our scripting. So that you will use. But now let's see how a alert will throw. Mm, Okay, let me save this file as well. So now you have seen a simple way how we can create a script. Now we need to deploy the script. Then only the script will work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so for that, we will need to go to this customization, scripting, scripts, new, and we will go to this plus icon and we will choose our file.
Mm-hmm. So it has to have .js, right?
Sorry, yeah, we use .js.
It has to have.
Yeah, what is the location of that file? Let me check, please. Sorry.
User download sample JavaScript. Downloads. The downloads.
Yeah, it is in downloads. Yeah, we'll click on this and we'll click on open and we'll save it.
Mm-hmm.
And we will click on this create script record.
Okay.
And then we need to provide the name. Let's me provide sample line script. And we need to provide the ID as well, which should start from an underscore. We can provide description. Yeah. And you can see there is this save coming. And if we click on this arrow, it will come save and deploy because we need
Mm-hmm.
to deploy this script as well. Okay. So I will
Mm-hmm.
click on deploy. So it is asking on which record you want to deploy it. Okay. Let me search here customer. We can deploy it in customer. You can see any a list of record is here. We can deploy this script to any record.
Mm-hmm.
We can deploy this script to any record. So for now, I have chosen customer only. And if you want to limit this script to any particular roles, so you can search here. So, for now, I'm just deploying this script for all roles, all employees, all partner. This is something you can do. And you can see that status here, right?
Yeah.
So status right now is testing. Whenever we will be using, for development, the status will be testing only. But once we are done with testing, so we will click on this release. So in
Mm-hmm.
testing and release, difference is something. If the script is in testing mode, only
Mm-hmm.
this script will trigger for the owner of the script who has we have this different kind of roles now, as I told you. So this script will be used what who the owner is, and if I release this script will be triggered for all the users which are using this NetSuite account. Does is that clear? What is the
Okay.
testing and released mode?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now let's deploy this. I have clicked I have used this customer, so let's save this. Yeah, so now the script record is created and we also deployed the script.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's go to a customer record and see if our script is triggering or not. Okay, so you can see that as soon I click on the edit button, we are seeing
Mm-hmm.
this, please show me alert, which is because of our script, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So now what we can do, we can, if you want, we can put a if condition. If this context dot mode equals to edit, or let's say create only, then only our script should trigger. So we will cut this code. And let me save it. Can save it, and we will copy this code
Mm-hmm.
and we will put it to
Do you
our
have to
script.
always return something? Do you have to always have to return something?
Sorry, I can't hear. Please come
In
again.
your script, you have to always return something.
Return.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so in your script, right, you always have to return something.
yeah. We need to return the function which we are going to use. Let's say if I'm using multiple functions, so I
Mm-hmm.
will return all the functions which are going to use. Right now, I have commented all these functions, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, all the
Yeah.
functions.
Likewise, in same script, na, you can use page init and field change. You can create a new function and you can return that function here.
Okay.
Yeah. So we haven't updated code, right? I guess. Yeah. We will click edit here and we will update the latest code. You can see that
Mhm.
our script now should trigger only in create mode.
When does a syntax check happen?
Sorry,
When does a syntax check happen?
syntax you can check if let's say this I have
When
put
it
a
happen?
wrong
When?
syntax. I have put
Uh-huh.
a wrong syntax. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now this is a wrong syntax, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will copy this
Mm-hmm.
and I will go to NetSuite and I will click on edit and I have pasted it here. Okay, and now I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to save it.
Mm-hmm.
It will say that syntax is not right.
So you can actually technically you can actually do your development here, right? Instead of using the Notepad plus plus, you can actually type
Yeah, we
your
can use VS Code, VS Code or something. But
how
normally,
about here? You can do it here also, right? That pop-up window you have just now.
sorry, your voice is very low.
The pop-up window just now, you can also do it there, right?
Yeah, the pop-up window.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the window pop-up where you paste your script, you can also do it there, right?
Uh, there we can't check syntax. It will only throw us message that syntax is wrong. Normally, people can use any online tool. Let's say what I use if I'm not using VS Code, I just go to here. Uh, this Esperima. This is something very cool. You can go to
Mm-hmm.
here. So it tells us what is wrong.
Okay.
You can see that
Okay.
it is saying this red dot here.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just use this. I
Mm-hmm.
simply use this only. If I'm not using VS Code, so I do it this way. So there
Mm-hmm.
are different ways you can use any thing.
Even Notepad can actually check the, like missing a bracket, those kind of thing. Even Notepad plus plus can check, right? But you let's say
Notepad.
you misspell a command, for example, right? ALERT, you misspell a command, right? But this will not check, correct? You really check? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
So let's say you misspell the alert, right?
yeah, yeah.
You this validator check that
Okay,
syntax.
yeah, it will do that. Let's say I may, yeah, okay,
Mhm.
it is not doing that. Yeah,
Okay.
but we need to see that it should not work. Yeah, it is not showing that error. So you can simply use VS Code, but I think this is something VS Code also will not tell us.
Oh, is that
I'm not
right?
sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, but okay, let me try it. This is something NetSuite can tell us. Let's say we are using this only, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go to that script record. Let's edit this. Let's try to save it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is saved, but it will not work. It is because that is not a right syntax. So we have to be sure with our syntax. There are different ways you can edit the syntax actually.
Okay.
Sometimes it happens with me. What happened? I work on different technologies, so there are different ways of logging the things. So I was using console in different technology, but here in NetSuite, in client script we use alerts. We can't use console or something. And in server side script we use log.debug instead of in JavaScript we use console.log, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was using same console.log and I was saying why my log is not coming. Why my log is not coming. So that is something happens. So you need to make sure that we are using right syntax. Sometimes, everything we can't, expect the tools to do. So we have updated the right code now, right? Let's go
Mm-hmm.
to this customer record. Let me go back. So now you can see that alert didn't came, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is the way we can use our script. So now let me tell you that was a simple way just to show an alert. So if you want that on the page, what's say page load on the after like the way the alert was shown, I want this facts to be filled automatically, right?
Okay.
So I want this facts to be filled automatically. Let's say our client wants the static value for the facts. That is just a requirement. I'm just sharing with you. That will not be an ideal requirement. Just to make you understand how things will work. So what we can do? Okay, now we have this current record. So what we will use current record dot set value. So let me ask you what
Mhm.
according to you how we can access this facts if we want to put any value in this facts field. So how we can access in a script. I just want to see how you're trying to understand the things. So that way I can make you understand in a more comfortable way. So can you please
Okay.
tell me?
You have to use, let me see. I'm looking at the documentation, okay? There is entry point customer API.
Okay, let me update you. So
Huh?
let's say we know nothing, right? So
Mm-hmm.
to access this facts, first what we need to access? We need to access this record, right?
Correct. Uh-huh.
This
Okay.
every
Okay.
record has this unique internal ID. I already told you.
Mm-hmm.
So to access any record, we can load any record with this internal ID. But right now, in our case, because our script is deployed on the current record. So whatever the current record is, so we not to give a particular ID for every current record. It will access the record. Let's say in our case, this particular record is the current record, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
If I will open any other customer for this script, that particular customer will be the current record. That should be no I mean no issue should be there in understanding that thing, right?
Yeah. So how
Yeah.
about get? Does it have a get value also?
You are asking to get the value.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you want that the page is loaded, if I want to get the value of this name field, both are same.
Right.
Same.
So there's a
If you
get
want to
value one.
set the value, if you want to set the value, there are just two different APIs. I'm just trying to explain you how we can access any field from a record, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you ask that I want to get the value, right? So to
Mm-hmm.
get the value, I need to access the field, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to our API section. Let me write here.
So processor suite 2.8 API reference.
You can directly enter here. It will give you API.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll run record.
so in our case, object record is this current record. From this
Mm-hmm.
record, we need to get the value. So yesterday or day before yesterday, I told you that when we were creating custom field, na, I told you that we were providing those IDs, internal IDs. I mean those like when we script also we created, we provided a custom ID which started from underscore, if you can remember,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So in
Yeah.
this case, if you click on this facts field, you
Mm-hmm.
can see that field ID is this facts. You can see
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
facts.
Mm-hmm.
So we will provide this field ID. Facts is empty. So we will use this name, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So get value.
Yeah. So right now, what our code is, we are first accessing this. Sorry. First, we are accessing this current record, and out of this current record, we are simply fetching a value. Let's say name only. Yeah. So this should now give us the value. We have this field ID at name. Now let's see whether the value is coming or not.
Okay. So then you put an alert somewhere.
Yeah, we need to put an alert. I'm not sure for a alert is this a right syntax or not. Let me check. So we have updated the script. Now let's go to the customer record. Let's go back again. Let me click on this one now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
it is giving name, which is not a value. It is a static value. It is not giving name.
Mm-hmm.
So we haven't fetched the right value.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Name is it empty current record? Let me check the syntax for alert. Actually, client script is not mostly used. We use a user event script because client script is something which makes the user experience very slower. So
Mm-hmm.
mostly used scripts are server side scripts only.
Okay.
This should work.
Current record that value. Hmm. What did you change?
It is coming a static value only.
Is it because it is a display? Is that record is a display?
Sorry?
Is it because the that field is a display? Is a view only field?
Actually,
Email,
this
try
is
email.
edit mode. this is edit mode only. We are unable to fetch the current record. It is giving an empty only. Let me now just
Get that.
alert
Wow.
this
You try
context.
email. Try email.
Actually, a record is not coming. You can see that record was coming empty only. Okay. Actually, this should provide the value. I don't know why it is not coming right now, but you have understood now that we can do this kind of customization which pays in it, and similar way you can use field change, right?
Okay.
Yeah, if you want, I can continue these things, by setting a value in page init mode. If you would
Mm-hmm.
like from here, or we can move to any other script. The which way you would like, we can continue that way.
Say that again. Continue. Which one?
Sorry,
What do you say?
I'm saying that if you would like, we can continue from here itself. By setting a value in page init mode itself, or we can continue in this client script only. Or if you would like, we can go to any server side script. So
Yeah,
the way
we can
you
do
would like, we
set
can
value.
continue.
Let's try a set
Sorry,
value. Let's try a set value and see.
you're saying just to try set value.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, today we just cover client side script. That's it.
For set value, this is the context, syntax, and we need to give the value here.
Will we be able to do that? Because that field looks like it's a display field.
Uh, let's provide a static value, which is 1 second.
Mhm. I think that name has that field name has some weird problem.
I think that is why value was not coming.
Yeah, because I think it is not a record. It
Yeah, we were
probably
not using right variable.
right. That name is not a true field. It probably is a formula field or something. You
Let's
see, it is
reload this
display.
page.
It's a display field.
Paginate or got set value. Okay, we have used this set value. Instead of this, we need to use get value.
Get value.
Yeah.
Oh, set the set value return anything?
Yeah, I will try to show you how we can set a value as well. Let's just try first getting the value only.
I think yeah, you put a variable name value, or when you set a value, does it need to give a variable?
Let's reload it again. So you can see that now the right value is coming above the cloud, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You can see.
What?
Yeah.
But what is the problem just now?
Actually, we were not logging right variable. I have provided name only, but I changed the name of variable, name value.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now let's do one thing. We have get this value, the same value we want to set in any other field, right? Does that
Mm-hmm.
make sense?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This same value should be set in any other field, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will copy it and we'll need to change the syntax for set value and we'll use comma. So value and the value should be this value.
But you are setting the same thing, right? How are you going to
Yeah,
put
let's
something? I
use
mean,
comments.
oh, command.
Yeah, let's try to reload this page. You can see that the value is set in comments field, right?
Mm-hmm. What if
Yeah.
you are trying to set the field name there? The field is on display only, right? The
Sorry.
name. The name is display only, right? Can I actually set that field also?
The same field you want me to set the value?
Yeah, no, so this field is now on display only, right? This is view only, right? You cannot
Yeah,
change it.
this field is not editable.
Right. So if you try to set it, what will happen?
Let's try. I
Mhm.
think there is a script running, might be, which may be a validate field just on a or maybe on page in it itself. They have made it the uneditable field. We can do that type of customization as well. So, according to
Uh-huh.
you, let's just try to set the value in this field itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
For now, okay, let me remove these. Yeah, let's remove this. Let's remove this as well. And yeah, first we will get the value of the same and we will set something which is that fine?
Yeah, anything, yeah. Anything. Yeah. I mean, you can put demo. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now according to us, first it will show us the value, what is the current value, then it should set the this value, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's copy this. It has setted it.
Okay. You have set it.
Yeah.
Can can the client script click on buttons?
Sorry,
Or can the client script click the buttons?
I'm not getting what you're asking.
Can you execute the buttons? Like
Button, I mean,
can you click can
which
you
button?
click that?
This. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can click on this button. But right now, we haven't provided any customization with this button on this button. Na?
No, no, no. Can the client script actually other than setting up field, right? Can you
Yeah.
execute any button on action on the buttons? Like,
No, actually, if we want to execute a
Mhm.
button, we can particularly use server side scripts,
Oh, so we cannot.
because
Okay.
anything what will happen, let's assume this, right? So anything what will happen after clicking on this button, right,
Mm-hmm.
that will happen out of this UI, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that is something which will come under server side script. Does that make sense?
Okay. So now you are
Let's try
saying that,
to.
yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah, please go ahead.
So let me ask you, just now that we have this record that field is, uh, how, let's say, for example, right now, right? How do I know what
Uh,
client script is executing on this screen, for example? Let's say
okay.
somebody put some script inside there and I do not know it's behaving strangely, but I do not know whether is it because there's a script or this is the behavior. How do I know?
Actually, really, we can't know that, but we do have an extension which is scripted record.
Mm-hmm.
So we can use that extension and it will show all the scripts which are running on this record. That is the
All the
only
script.
way I know. Yeah.
All the script, like, even the standard script or your own script or whatever script, all
Yeah,
the script
yeah. It will
will
give
be.
all the scripts which are running currently on the that particular record. That extension will be showing here. You can note the name scripted records for NetSuite.
Okay. Can you back to the customer? Go back to the customer, the where you put the script is, right? Where is it? Is it where you put it in a
Yeah,
customer? Uh,
customer. Yeah, let's go to customer. Yeah,
open the customer.
yeah.
Right. So if you right click and view source, you'll be able to see our script. Right click and then view source.
No, no. Here we can't see that. NetSuite save search export. Let me try adding that extension just to show you.
Oh, so this is a very this is a NetSuite specific.
Yeah, this is NetSuite specific.
So you only show all the NetSuite script.
Sorry.
You only
Yeah, it
show
will it will only show NetSuite script. Yeah.
it will not show, okay, all the other. Oh man, the login.
How can we pin it extensions?
Yeah, it's active. Oh, no, no, no. There. Yeah, it's already active, right? Is it this one?
uh, let's see. Strangely, it is not restricted record. Okay, we are on this customer record, right? I will click on this.
Mm-hmm.
It will show us all the scripts which are running, all the script and all the workflows as well. It will show us.
Okay, so scroll down. Where is ours? Where is the one that you?
Okay, where's the one we uploaded? These are user event script. There is this client script. Five client script are there.
Mhm.
Ours is this sample client script.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And
So
it also shows us in what mode it is. These all are in release mode and ours is in testing mode.
testing is basically only on your own user ID, right? The owner, maybe it's because you the
Yeah,
owner on
only owner can use that.
only owner will get executed if the
Yeah.
owner is.
After we make it release, normally development in NetSuite happens this way. We will
Huh?
make a script and we will do all the testing and we will make it release so that the one who wants to test, they can test it and multiple users can test it. So that way around the development happens here.
Okay. So, okay. So now a couple of questions. So how about so I think I have to go now, but tomorrow I would like to we have server script and all this thing, right? So
Mhm.
let's cover a little bit on debugging, logging, those kind of thing,
Yeah,
right?
in server script, we need to log the all the things. Let me
Mm-hmm.
show you as well.
But client script will not log, will not debug. Like I see
Yeah,
here that
client script do not log the things. We have alert only. You can see that execution log section, right?
mm-hmm. Right.
So here you saw that one error came. So that is coming here. But we can't use log.debug. In server side script, we need to use log.debug. We will see that how a value is coming in our log. All the logs will come here.
Okay. But
Yeah.
client script you cannot.
Yeah. Client script, what will happen sometimes in certain ways
I
we
lost you.
can,
Uh-huh.
but as of now, it is something. Let me tell you. What happens sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
We need to call a client script in any other script. Let's say, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what will happen? We are calling that script in another script. So at that time, our client script will not be deployed to any particular record, right?
Don't understand. Say that again. Can you say that again?
Okay, let's understand this thing. Right now, we deployed this script to customer record, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if I'm trying to achieve a functionality, for that, I have deployed server side script, not a client side script, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I need to perform certain action in client script as well. So what I will do, I will call a client script in any other in my server side script. So
Oh, you can
at
do
that,
that then?
yeah, we can do that. We can call a client script in other script as well.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time, what will happen? We can log those things in that scenario. But because we haven't deployed the client script to any particular record, so that is
Okay.
the only scenario we can log things in client script. Other than we can't. But if you want, we can use debugger.
Mm-hmm.
With debugger, you can just check the values here in console itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Debugger. But how do you debug? Like, I mean, this console is there.
yeah.
How do you debug? Let's say, like the problem just now you have, right? You couldn't get the
Mhm.
name to come out.
Yeah.
Other than using the alert, what else can you do?
If it was not a alert, we can use debugger in our script, and we will see that till where our script was executed. Let's say we wanted to log three for we were getting four values at the same time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Correct.
in console we can log all those, and we can see till where our code is running, what value is coming our way and what is not coming our way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, you will understand these things properly in server side script, because a proper debugging will be there.
Okay. Okay.